The clock is ticking for the Russians. They have some explaining to do, and they have until midnight to come up with the answers. Otherwise, Prime Minister Theresa May has vowed to retaliate.
We will not tolerate such a brazen attempt to murder innocent civilians on our soil.
And how a military-grade nerve agent managed to reach British soil left only two plausible explanations.
Either this was a direct act by the Russian state against our country, or the Russian government lost control of its potentially catastrophically damaging nerve agent and allowed it to get into the hands of others.
Investigators have identified the substance used in the attack on Sergei Skripal and his daughter Yulia as part of the Novichok family of nerve agents developed by the Soviet military in the 70s and 80s.
It's about at least 5 times more deadly than VX, which is one of the most deadly chemical agents.
Russia used
the Prime Minister listed a litany of recent Russian transgressions against the UK and allies like the US, including the modeling of a series of warheads capable of striking Florida. Russia has already condemned the poison accusations as a circus show. Asked whether Russia was to blame, President Vladimir Putin said flatly, "Get to the bottom of things there, then we'll discuss this." Already rallying international support, one of Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson's first phone calls was to U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson.
One thing that really came through from the American response was a sense that this is part of a pattern of behavior by Vladimir Putin and his regime.
In terms of retaliation, the Prime Minister could opt for the more traditional route of expelling diplomats and freezing assets. But analysts here say those measures would be far more effective if backed up by allies like the United States.